to believe in something bigger than yourself. I think that's the magic of Broadway, because to see 100 people on a stage in unison, it makes you believe in the impossible. To sit in a velvet seat, to have a waxy Play-Doh in your hand.
The overture starts and they start to feel, because they were a kid once too.
We get to perform and sing and change lives in a space and time that will never be repeated. And there's no other medium that can do that.
How it touches them is because we have an army of people who maintain the show, casting the show, preparing the actors.
You know, musical theater is unlike any other art form because it's different every single night. It's live, you're right there.
What has happened is that this has gone global. And whether you're mounting a musical in your school auditorium, or whether you're in a very fancy Broadway theater, you are gathering together in the dark with a community of people who are going to watch a show.
You need to keep it alive in a way because it makes life better. The arts make life better.
If every human being could have the opportunity to sit through a musical, the world would be a more peaceful, more hopeful place.
Original stars of Disney on Broadway's Freaky Friday and Mary Poppins, Heidi Blickenstaff and Gavin Lee.
It is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now, we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest, be our guest, with our service to the test. Tie a napkin around your neck, chérie, and we'll put out some soup du jour, hors d'oeuvre, while we only live to serve. Try some great stuff,
it's delicious.
Don't believe me, ask the dishes.
They can sing, they can dance.
After all this is France, and the dinner is living a second best.
Go on and fold your menu.
Take glad hands and you'll be our guest. Be our guest.
Beef ragout, cheese soufflé, pie and pudding on flatbread.
We'll prepare soup and flair, a culinary cabaret.
You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared.
No one's gloomy or complaining, was a flatware's entertaining.
We tell jokes,
I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks, and it's all in perfect taste that you can bear.
go on and lift your glass.
You want your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Life is so unnerving. For a servant who's not serving.
He's not whole without a soul to wait upon.
Ah, those good old days when we were useful.
I know.
Suddenly, those good old days are gone.
Let me tell you.
10 years we've been rusting,
Needing so much more than dusting.
needing exercise, a chance to use our skills.
Most days he just lays around the castle.
Far be fat and lazy, you are dead and whoopsie daisy. Course by course, one by one, till you shout,
Enough or none.
then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest.
Go on and lift your glass.
But for now it's past and be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest,
because it has been 4 long years since we've been able to do this gig together.
That's right.
And we are reunited, and it feels so good.
Not that song, that's not a Disney song.
That's not Disney. All right, back to Disney. All right, we've not been here for a very good reason. We've been busy with all kinds of show business busyness. Gavin, perhaps that opening number was a little bit of a clue as to what you've been up to.
Indeed, Heidi, I was lucky enough to play that so fantastic French candlestick, Lumiere, in Disney's brand new production of Beauty and the Beast, all across the UK and at the very fancy London Palladium. Thank you very much.
Well, isn't he fancy?
Well,
Gavin,
yes.
what was your favorite part about playing Lumiere?
Oh, Heidi, let me tell
Wait,
you.
no, let me guess. Was it that you got to recreate that iconic character?
Well, that's quite
No,
nice.
I know. It was that you got to see Be Our Guest night after night.
I did.
Wait a minute, I know what it was. It had to have been that you finally got to share that gorgeous story with UK audiences.
Heidi, I got to shoot real flames out of my hands every night.
There we go, Gav like being on fire.
Yes, I did. And I'll tell you who else is on fire tonight. These guys who we get to share the stage with. Who are you guys?
We got my band. We got Landon on the drums.
That would be Bob on bass.
We got Nick on guitar.
Robert on keyboards.
And our beloved conductor, music arranger, all things music, Mr. Jim Abbott. But enough about you. Let's get back to us.
Us.
Okay, so Gav, I want to play a little game tonight.
Oh, I like games.
I want to do a little bit of fantasy casting.
Oh, okay, well, I'll go first. You know that this year Disney is producing a fabulous new production of Hercules.
Oh, I'm very excited. We're in Germany.
And fantasy casting. Heidi, I think you could make it a great Meg.
Oh, I agree, Gavin, right? Yeah? And she's got one of the best songs in the show, so yes, Gavin.
Sing it. And Heidi,
Yes.
I could be Hercules.
No, Gavin, you can be my backup singer. Back up, singer. Back up.
What?
Back up.
More?
Way back.
What?
Like, what? Test track. Like, way back.
I mean, right down the stairs.
That's perfect. If there's a prize for rotten judgment, I guess I've already won that. No man is worth the aggravation. That's ancient history. When man done that.
Who you think you get him? He's the heaven to you. Try to keep it hidden. Honey, I can see that. Girl, you can't conceal it. We know how you feel it when you're there.
A chance in my way, I won't say it.
It's who you sigh, why deny it?
It's too cliche, I won't say I'm in love. I thought my heart had learned its lesson. It feels so good when you start out. My head is screaming, get a grip, girl. Unless you're dying to cry your heart out.
Who you are, how you feeling, baby, when I buy you the line. It's all you hit, it's all you taste, it's like a comeback. But when you get down, what you got it back. Give up, get in, chick, you bring her in love.
This scene won't play, I won't say I'm in
You do when it flips, my lips, you're in love. Shake it, shake it,
love. I won't say
she won't say it loud.
Get off my case, I won't say it.
Girl, don't be proud, it's okay, I'm in love.
Oh, at least I'm loud. I won't say I'm in love.
Shoot-up, sha-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, I didn't get a kiss on the first show.
Not this show. Maybe later. We'll see how good you are. Okay. Now, as right as it feels to have Gavin Lee as my backup singer forever and ever,
Nope.
no, I think the time has come for Gavin to share with us the role he was born to play. Yes, I'm very excited. Okay, when Mary Poppins first debuted on the West End and on Broadway, they called upon my pal Gavin Lee to recreate the amazing role of Bert. I'm going to
fantasy cast myself as your Mary Poppins.
Of course you are, Heidi.
And the right color.
Now, Jim, let's start off this Poppins medley with my favourite song that I got to sing in the show. With tuppence for paper and strings, you could have your own set of wings. With your feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight, with your fists holding tight to the string of your kite. Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest high. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest high. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. All that it takes is a spark, then something, plain as a park, becomes a wonderland. All you have to do is look anew, then you'll understand. Why, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light.
Oh, really?
When the day is grey and ordinary, Mary makes the sun shine bright. Our happiness is blooming all around her. The daffodils are smiling at the dark. When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band.
You've got enough brass for both of us.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that is Mary that we love. All right, Mary.
All right.
I'm gonna serenade you. Jim, take it easy. It's true that Agnes and Betty have ways that are winning. Kathy and Dorothy sent you on spinning. Ethel's delightful, Phoebe's disarming. Gertie, Harriet, Ivy, charming. Janice is special and Katie is sweet. Louise is smashing the maples a treat. Nancy, Olivia, Penny and Jane give you company time and again. Rachel and Sarah and Tina are swords. You have to admit, jolly good sports, but quickly the rock, tip of the top is Mary Poppins and now we'll stop.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with you, Bert. Gentlemen like you, I love you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Though you're just a diamond in the rough, Bert, underneath your bloody is blue. You'd never dream of pressing your advantage. Forbearance is the hallmark of your creed. A lady needn't fear when you are near. Your sweet gentility is crystal clear. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with you, Bert. A jolly, jolly holiday with you.
Now as the ladder of life has been strung, you may think of sweeps on the bottommost rung. Though I spends me time in the ashes and smoke, in this whole wide world there's no happier bloke. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree, a sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo.
Good luck will rub off when he shakes hands with you.
Oh, blow me a kiss. And that's lucky too. All right, here we go. Take your knees up, step in time. Take your knees up, step in time. Every reason, every time. Take your knees up, step in time. dream role for me. So Heidi, any dream roles?
Yes. It's not Frozen, even though that's how I feel right now. It's a little chilly. We love you for hanging out with us right now. Okay, so I have been lucky enough to create an amazing role for Disney on Broadway, and that was Katherine in that amazing musical Freaky Friday.
Oh, she then got to recreate for the Disney Channel's original movie of Freaky Friday.
I'm a movie star,
That's
everybody.
you.
Super famous. Okay, so everybody knows what Freaky Friday is about, right? A mom and a daughter not getting along together, Disney magic, they switch places, and everything ends up great. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Bye.
No. Okay, so I'm a parent in real life. Gavin's a parent in real life. I have a feeling we have a lot of real life parents out there who bought tickets to Disney World today. Thank you, parents. This song is the moment when my character realizes that her parenting is kind of done. She's done an okay job, and she's got to let her kid go. What is this feeling that I'm feeling? Like a shot with the ceiling. Is it only the caffeine and the sugar and the pizza? Dear me. I had 3 slices of that pizza. Are carbs the feeling that I'm feeling? Like I'm losing at dealing. It's alarming, but appealing, and somehow healing. How long has it been since this old heart has slipped me? How long have I kept an even key? How hard have I worked to keep our lives so calm and neat? And how good does this freaking chaos feel? No, I don't have the first idea what else may be in store. And no, I won't be frightened anymore. No more fear, no more fright. I go bold or I go home. It starts tonight. Oh God, have I taught my daughter to be cautious at all costs? Have I made her somehow feel afraid? Have I held too tightly after all we both have lost? How do I clean up this mess I made? 'Cause clearly I can't promise things will all turn out okay. Here's the one important thing I'll say. No more fear, no more dread. No more dwelling on the dangers. Dare to live instead. No more sadness, not one tear. We'll be tough and tough together. No more fear. No more shyness or embarrassment, no diffidence, no doubt. That self-consciousness and anxiousness, just throw that stuff right out. And I thought I taught you manners, but I may have made you meek. And a girl can't be a good girl without ever being weak. If you have to fight, then fight, and I'll be the first to cheer. No more waiting, no more hiding. Are we clear? No more
Heidi Blickenstaff, friends.
Good song, right?
You're on the wrong song.
Sorry. My shoes are slipping. These are new shoes tonight, everybody.
They're fancy shoes.
Okay, Gavin, I want to get back to fantasy casting immediately.
All right, who do you want me to be?
I'm going to tell you. Okay, I was lucky enough to see the opening night of Disney on Broadway's gorgeous musical, Frozen.
Oh, I love
It
Frozen.
was so good. And Gavin, the whole time I was sitting there, I kept thinking to myself, there's a perfect role in there for you.
Well, I thought so too.
You did?
So do you see me more as the dashing Hans, or more of the rugged Kristoff?
Well, now this is awkward. Because Gavin, I actually think you'd make a perfect Olaf.
A talking snowman.
Give the people what they want, Gav.
A snowman.
I could have said Sven.
That's true. Bees will buzz, kids will blow dandelion fuzz, and I'll get to do whatever snow does in summer. drink in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand, probably getting gorgeously tan in summer. I'll finally see a summer breeze blow away a winter storm, and find out what happens to solid water when it gets warm. And I can't wait to see what my buddies all think of me. Just imagine how much cooler I'll be in summer. The hot and the cold are both so intense, put them together, it just makes sense. Winter's a good time to sail and couple, but for me in summer, and I'll be a happy snowman. When life gets rough, I like to hold on to my dream of relaxing in the summer sun, simply letting out steam. And the sky will be blue, and you guys will be there too. When I finally do what frozen things do in summer. Heidi, microphone table. The sky will be blue, and you guys will be there too. When I finally do what frozen things do in summer. That's a pretty good song to sing.
It is so good. All right, Gav, what's next?
Okay, I'm going to give you a clue. So, what aquatic 1980s Disney animated blockbuster set under the sea was made into a fabulous Broadway show 20 years later?
I know.
I know you know. And who happened to be in that original Broadway cast?
It was me.
It was her. Take it away.
All right, we all love The Little Mermaid, right?
Right.
Yeah. We all love Ariel.
We do love Ariel.
We love Ariel. I have a feeling we have a lot of people out there that are fans of Disney princesses.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I was too when I was little, but I gotta say, I was always much more fascinated by the women with power. I always wanted to know what made Maleficent tick. And how did I get inside that crazy Cruella brain? And also my favorite.
Get that tentacle away from me.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True, yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh, I use it on behalf of all the miserable, lonely, and depressed. Pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls.
we gotta thank this band one more
We
time.
want to thank you for choosing to be our guest tonight.
Gav's so cheeky.
Gav, thank you, thank you, thank you.
What?
You, I just love sharing this stage with you. It's been a long time. I'm so happy we're back.
Right back at you, Heidi. In fact, you are my queen.
Oh, well, that would make you my king.
Oh, well, speaking of kings, that gives me an idea for our last song. You know what my favorite Disney on Broadway musical is.
I know what it is. Gavin loves Newsies.
I do!
It's true.
I'm a huge fancy.
He's a big
Any other
fancy.
fancies out there?
I'm a fancy. What about y'all? Okay, I want to do our last bit of fantasy casting.
Okay.
Gavin, I want you to put on your fantasy newsboy cap.
And let's bring it on home with a bit of
For real. A pair of new shoes with matching laces.
a permanent box at sheep's head races.
Strawmy on rye with sour pickle.
A personal persona with a nickel. Get me, I'm the king of New York. Suddenly, I'm respectable.
Staring at you, lousy with stature.
Nothing with all the muckety mucks.
I'm blowing my dough and going deluxe.
And here I'll be, ain't I pretty?
It's my city, I'm the king.
Solid gold watch with a chain to twirling.
Very young bed with an indoor toilet.
A barbershop, here come the Costco order.
Regular beat for the star reporter.
And straight punk, she's the king of New York.
I'm the king of New
We
York.
were so pale and pitiful,
Bunch of wet noodles, Pulitzer's poodles.
almost about to drown in our drink.
When I plucked you out and drowned you in it, so let's get drunk.
Yeah.
No in liquor, rain works quicker when you're king.
I gotta be either dead or dreaming. Look at that plate with my face beaming. Tomorrow they may have fishes in it, but I was a star for one whole minute. Okay, this year, Miss Heidi Blickenstaff has to join in. She's doing it in new shoes.
This is gonna be such pops and shoes and bright as the sky. I guarantee you're like crazy. Let 'em ditch us.
Thank you for being here in the cold. We love you guys. Give it up.